English by the Nature Method by Arthur M. Jensen. Brought to you by Ayan Academy.
Chapter 16. Clothes. When George and John had come back from the lake, George went home to his parents' house. "Where have you been, George?" his mother asked. "Father is at home today. He will go with us to town to get some new clothes for you. If you had not come home now, we should have gone without you. Go and put on another hat and coat. Take off your old boots and put on the new pair of shoes you got for Christmas." When George was ready to go, that is, when he had put on his other clothes, his father said, "Are you ready now? Then we can go." "Oh, but I am not ready yet," his mother said from the first floor. "Where are my gloves? I cannot find them." "Have you seen my gloves, George? It is too cold to go without them. My fingers will be cold." Mr. Green: "Oh, women can never find their things. Have you not found them yet?" "George, please go and find them." George went to see if he could find them, and there they were on the table in the hall. "Here they are, Mother. I found them." They were on the little table in the hall. "That is fine. Then I'm ready. I have my gloves, my bag, my handkerchief. Yes, I'm ready to go now. I have all my things with me." Mr. Green: "It is time you came now. It will be very late before we get to town. First George came home late. We waited 40 minutes for him, and now we have to wait a quarter of an hour for you. Will this family never learn to be ready in time?" At last they could go. It was so late that they did not have time to walk to town, so they had to take a tram. The tram took them to a shop where George could get his new clothes. They went into the shop and a man came and asked them what they wanted. "I want to look at some clothes for my son, please," said Mr. Green. "What color, sir?" "What color do you want, George?" "Oh, I like brown best. My hair is brown, and my eyes are brown too. Do you like brown too, Mother?" Mrs. Green is a dark-eyed and dark-haired little woman. She likes brown very much. "Well, let me see, then. You must have a pair of trousers." "No, 2 pairs. 1 pair of long trousers and 1 pair of trousers to play in. You must also have a waistcoat and a coat. Do you like this suit of clothes, George?" "Yes, but I like that suit better. Which do you like best, Mother?" "I like the dark brown one best. Do you want that suit then, my boy?" "Yes. I should like to have the dark brown one, please." "How much does it cost?" "It is very dear, sir, but it is also a very good suit. It is the best we have. It costs £6 with 2 pairs of trousers, £5 with only 1 pair." "That is too much money, Henry, for a suit of clothes for a boy, is it not?" "Yes, it is very dear, but let him have it if he likes it so much." "Oh, thank you, Father." "We also want to look at some shirts for the boy, please." "Yes, sir. We have here some very fine gray shirts for boys, with blue stripes." "No," said Mrs. Green. "The stripes are too broad. Have you no shirts with narrow stripes? And the color must not be blue. Blue is for people with blue or gray eyes. I like green better with the brown suit and his brown eyes." "Let me see that shirt, please." "Do you like it, George?" "Yes, Mother, I do." "Let us take this one, then. How much does it cost?" "8 shillings, ma'am. That is very cheap, because it's a very good shirt." "It is so cheap because we have only 2 of these shirts, and they are very small." "Yes, that is cheap. 8 shillings is not much for a good shirt. Shall we take both shirts for him, Henry? Yes, let us do that. Do you want some underwear for him too? Yes, but it must be woolen underwear. This time of the year is too cold for cotton underwear. Do you know where we get wool from, George? Oh, yes, I know that. I have learned it at school. We get wool from sheep. I also know where we get cotton from. It is a plant product from warmer countries than our own. The man in the shop. Is that all, sir? No socks or ties? No, we have enough now, thank you. My wife makes all his woolen socks herself, and he never puts on his ties. How much does it all come to now? Let me see. A suit of clothes, 6 pounds. 2 shirts, 16 shillings. 2 suits of woolen underwear, 25 shillings. 8 pounds 1 shilling in all, sir. Mr. Green, here's the money. The man. Thank you, sir. George. Oh, thank you, mother and father, for all the fine things I have got today. Mr. Green. Do you like them, my boy? That is fine, then. George. Mother, I should like to go in and speak to John when we get home. Is there time for that before dinner? Mrs. Green. Oh, I know that Mrs. Smith would not like that. It is too late now, and she has so many things to do before dinner that she cannot have 2 boys in the house. But, Mother, John fell through the ice this afternoon, and I want to know if he is in bed and what his mother said. So you have been on the ice. Well, then, it is better for you to go in and ask if John is ill, but you must be back in 5 minutes. And I shall have something to say to you when you come home. On the ice, and I did not know. We should not have given him the skates until the ice was thick enough to skate on, Henry.